Hello and welcome to my recording studio. I'm in my bathroom today. You're probably thinking, why is she in her bathroom? Here's the reason. We're looking at everyday first aid. Tiny, miny little cuts, paper cuts, they hurt. It doesn't matter if it's a paper cut or maybe you've just cut it, or I don't know, maybe on a little knife when you were chopping up for dinner, or regardless, tiny little cut. That's what we're looking at. You probably think, gosh, everybody knows what to do with that. But here you go. There's different types of plasters. You get blue ones if you're working in food industry. You get dinosaur ones if that's what you like. You get the bog standard, normal, everyday coloured plasters. But today I'm going to be using a dinosaur plaster. Now, before I want to put something onto my finger, I want to make sure that I clean it. Now, the reason why I'm in my bathroom is because I want to clean it with warm, soapy water that grabs the bacteria and cleans it. We don't need to start using wipes if we've got access to warm, soapy water. So I'm going to give it a quick clean. Yeah. Bit of soap, there we are, give it a clean, job done, that's fine, it might stink a bit, who cares. Then you must make sure that you dab it dry with something that is clean. Do not use an old dirty rag because that defeats the purpose. Right, I've got it dry. Now I want to put the plaster on. Now you think, oh, Sarah, we all know how to put a plaster on. But I'm going to show you a few little tips. Now, if you didn't have access to warm, soapy water, that's when you get the wipes. You will have these in your sort of first aid kit at work. You don't need to use these if you've got water. But if you do, open it up. But how on earth do you use one of these? Now, you unfold it. What lots of people do when they get this wipe out, they go like that. All you're doing is rubbing the dirt in. So pretend this was a new one. All you want to do is wipe away from it, and that's it. Dispose of it. Do not rub the dirt in. Once you've got it dry, then you want to get the plaster. Now, it comes in its own wrapping. It's sterilised. It will have a date on it. Make sure that all your stock inside your first aid kit is in date. And then you're going to open it. Now, actually, do you know what I just thought? It actually manages my work clothing, and so does the paint in my bathroom, actually. Wasn't done on purpose. Anyway, here's the plaster. So when you squeeze it together, you see that bit in the middle? That is the sterilised part. Do not touch it. So you pinch the two ends together, you pop the injured part inside the sterilising, take off one side, fold it, take off the other side, and fold it. And that's it, really. And does look quite good. How often would you change a plaster? Most people say when it falls off in the shower or when it falls off in the swimming pool. Looking at the bottom of a swimming pool, hate it. Anyway, we would actually advise, all those apply by the way, is when every 2 to 3 hours, because behind the plaster, it's dark and it's damp, and that's where bacteria loves to grow. So we want to prevent that from happening. So take it off. If it needs cleaned, I doubt it, pop another plaster on, and normally it takes 1 to 2 days. It's absolutely fine. Take the plaster off and it will heal. But if you're going to be working in an environment that's not very clean, then pop a plaster on, because it's really not for blood loss. It's to stop dirt from getting in. And that's everyday first aid. And I'm Sarah, owner and trainer of First Aid at Work Aberdeen, Aberdeenshire, in partnership with Mini First Aid. And I'm rocking the style. Have a great day. Bye.